If you don't really post photos, there's something going on that most people never notice. And no, it's not shyness. Psychology shows it's tied to something a lot deeper than that. No selfies, no big moments put on display. In a world where everyone's fighting to be seen, these people just quietly choose not to. And that says way more about them than you'd think. First, privacy over popularity. People who don't post photos aren't trying to hide. They're choosing what to protect. While so many people hand over their whole life for a little attention, these people hold on to control. Control over their own image, over what others get to know, over their own headspace. They don't need outside approval to feel okay, and honestly, that's rare. Second, they already know who they are. The people who share the least online usually have the steadiest sense of self. They're not chasing trends just to fit in. They're not constantly measuring themselves against everyone else. Because the opinion that matters most is already their own. The validation doesn't come from the outside. It comes from within. Third, emotional security. A lot of people post looking for approval, even without realizing it. But the ones who don't post just don't feel that pull. They don't need to prove they're happy. They don't need to show off what they've achieved because they already feel like enough. And that quietly cuts down the anxiety, the comparison, the need to lean on everyone else's reaction. Fourth, they're more introspective. These people think far more than they show. They don't share everything, only what actually means something. In psychology, this links to what's called an internal locus of control. Basically, they steer their life by their own values, not by what other people think. Less surface, more substance. Fifth, they understand the game. Social media doesn't show you reality. It shows you an edited version of it. The perfect moments, the endless comparisons, and a lot of people get lost in there. But the ones who choose not to post have usually already seen through it, and they'd rather have peace than spend their life competing for attention. So the next time you notice someone who never posts photos, don't assume they're strange or antisocial. Maybe they're just more aware, more grounded, more in control. They don't need to be seen to feel like enough, and that's a rare kind of confidence. Do you like understanding human behavior and what's really going on underneath the way people act? Then subscribe, because here you don't just watch what people do, you start to understand the mind behind it.